Hey folks, welcome back to another HP Gaming GameLINK video. I am joined today by our junior gamers extraordinaire because we are taking a look at a retro classic. This is a kids game from not too long ago, from the early 90s I believe. We're going to be swooping and diving and dodging in epic fashion as we try and avoid the craziness that is Loopin Louie. Hey folks, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, and you should by now, my name is Matt. This is our junior gamer,
Charlotte, and this is our very junior gamer.
Your name is?
Blair.
Blair. And we are here today, as we said at the tease, to revisit an absolute classic. We're talking about Loopin Louie. Now, this one has been put together by our friends at Let's Play Games Distribution. This is their IP now, effectively. They're redoing this.
The chickens are getting smashed.
It is a crazy chicken diving, crazy dodging game where you need to basically protect your flock from Loopin Louie, who's decided to do some barnstorming because why not?
And hit the chickens.
The reason I've got these two here today is not just to have a look at this absolute classic game, which is a game that was around when I was a kid. We're going to be doing a kids game, and we're going to be doing a playthrough of this one for you as well. So we're going to take out the components. We usually bring you across and have a look. Should we have a top down? What do you think? No. It's a big box. Yeah? Maybe? All right, look, let's come over. Let's show you what's in the box, and then we'll set it all up and give you a bit of a demo of how this plays as well. Come on over. Come on over. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. And there he is, Loopin Louie in all of his barnstorming glory. Crazy chickens as well. Choking hazard, but that's okay. We're all seasoned gamers here. We're going to open up the box and show you a little bit about what's going on. Before we do that, though, a quick look at the back. This is a staple, yes, crazy chickens. This is a staple from, I think it is the early 90s. There was a Star Wars version of this called Loopin Chewie, where Chewbacca flew the Millennium Falcon around as well. It was a crazy version, and if LPG ever get that in, we will get that for you as well.
Definitely, because Daddy is a Star Wars fan.
All sorts of stuff. Oh my goodness, they're all little bags. Let's get these out. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Then we'll get rid of the box. There are chickens. There are two sticker sheets, I believe, of stuff. There's a rules leaflet.
Oh, they've even...
Yep, we've got more bits. But the box itself, I think the mechanism and everything else is all locked up as well. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's all very much mass market style. But that's okay. We'll go through the components. Let's put the box out of the way.
Oh, I know what that is. So, the little... So that goes in the middle, and then there's a red bit, and then there's a big blue bit that comes out.
All of the bits, yeah.
That's right.
So we've got lots of cardboard and everything else as well.
Yeah, that's it.
This is... Yeah, I'll explain it. Blair, jump out of the way for me. Now, this is the base unit, so you'll actually connect the arm to this unit, and there's an off and on switch. And when you turn it on, this turns, and that spins the barn arm around, which is this piece here. It has a counterweight. Has a counterweight on it as well. So it is, as you move it around, it moves up and down, which moves the plane up and down as it smacks into the barns with all the chickens on them. We'll leave the man himself. Have a quick look at the rule book, which is, again, this is the sort of game where it's something that's available in most stores. This one, because it's owned or operated by LPG now, you can't necessarily get it at most retail stores. You have to order it from your friendly local game store, which we are one of. Talks about setup, how it all goes. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. How to protect your chickens, which is very important because that is the aim of the game. We'll leave him till last. We have got some paddles, some other plastic bits. So I wasn't sure if we're going to do this because it is a mass market style game. The good thing is...
There's chickens.
No, not well, there's chickens. That's a good thing. But what this means is there is plastic to go on...
On the floor.
On the floor. More plastic to go on the floor. So these pieces here represent your barn, and you'll stock your chickens in that little bit here. And if Louie comes along and smacks into them, they'll fall down into this reserve here. And if you lose all 3 of your chickens, you are out. And the last person with chickens left in the game is the winner. So we've got 4 of those because it is a 2 to 4 player game.
Gosh, that's heavy.
Yeah, I know, it's got weight in it, doesn't it?
Oh, is that heavy play? Yeah,
Okay. And then we've got 4 paddles as well.
Whoa.
Charlotte, would you do the honours, please? Plastic on the floor. So these paddles, there's 4 of these, obviously in high colours, and Blair is a massive yellow fan. There's labels and things that go on here. But as Louie spins around, you press the lever here, and that flips this little bouncer back up to knock Louie back in the air, so he doesn't hurt your barn of chickens. We'll have a look at some sticker sheets while we're here. So we've got stickers. These go on the counterweight here. These are for the different barns. For planes. Yeah, we'll have a look at Louie. I do like the fact we've got crazy goggle eyes to stick on Louie as well. And then on the other sheet here, we've got all of the chickens. So there is lots of different chickens in different colours. And you get 3 chickens per player. Yeah, all the different barns that these stick on those barn stations you saw before. And then, of course, the different Louie labels as well to flip Louie up in the air. That's pretty much all there is for the box. Oh, no, there's one more thing we haven't even looked at. Very importantly, yes, the most important man himself. We're going to have a look at Louie.
Yeah,
before we do that, I'm going to show you a couple of these discs. So you get 3 of these discs per player, and these are the blue discs that are going to have your chickens on them. So if I grab, let's start with a white chicken just because it's there.
Oh, so you put the coins in there?
Yeah, the tokens are in there. So if we stick on one of these, we'll do all this off camera before we play. You've got a chicken token that is there. And that's a chicken that's going to potentially be smacked out of the air by Louie. And speaking of which, the man himself, he needs to have his stickers on and everything else. And eyes. There he is. This is the man with the plan, or plane, I should say. And there he is there. He needs his eyes stuck on. But he is ready to do some damage. You can see this little blue bit here that connects to that arm. That sort of pilots him around. But that's pretty much it for the contents of Loopin Louie. So we are going to get all this sorted. And I think, do we need to come out and do any thoughts yet? We haven't played it yet. So what do you think? Should we just clear all this away, set it up, and just get straight into a playthrough?
We could do thoughts while we play.
I think we could. I think we'll just get straight into a playthrough. So look, we're going to give us a minute. We're going to clear all this up, assemble, put batteries in it, and then we'll come back and do a bit of a playthrough for you. Yes, we'll put Louie's eyes on as well. All right? And we'll get all sorted and we'll get ready for a playthrough. Hang on one second. So here we are. We've had a bit of a assembling session, I guess, and sticker session, stickers en masse. There is plenty of stickers in this one here. The components themselves are of a reasonable quality. The game assembly itself of the unit, if you didn't do the stickers, would take you about 5 seconds. The stickers, however, take a little bit longer. What I didn't realise about Loopin Louie is that it has a hard mode, which I will be doing the hard mode, which means our little paddles here, you can see here with the yellow, oh, maybe you can't, we'll have a look, has a larger surface area to bounce Louie back up in the air. I've got a narrow sliver, so I'll be playing on hard mode. Rules state as well, you can use 2 hands when your turn comes around to flip them back up in the air, but then you have to be hands off. And if we lose all our chickens, we are out.
Which I did in the practice.
Yes, we'll see how we go. We're going to start off Loopin Louie. Blair, you might have to sit back a little bit, otherwise he might come and smack you in the face. We might see if we can get a second playthrough done with a top-down view as well, just so you can see a bit more of the action. Wish me luck. We'll see how we go. On hard mode, I could be very uncoordinated here. We'll see what happens. Let's start Louie. Hang on, wait a minute. Hands on your thingies. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. We're going to turn him on. 2 AA's batteries as well, for those of you wanting this one. Here we go. Oh, Blair's lost the chicken. Whoa, wait. And, oh, that was a good one. What happened there? You knocked him right up in the air. I nearly lost the chicken. Whoa. Oh, Blair, you just lost your last chook. Oh, that was a good shot, Charlotte. So you can actually flip him, whoa, nearly, into the air to another player.
Oh, no.
Careful. You don't want to knock off your own. Oh, good job. If you do crazy stunts, you can actually end up... Oh, there we go. I am the Loopin Louie champion. Whoa, there we go. We'll stop him there. There is a bit of strategy here because you can actually flip him a certain way to knock him across. But the risk is if you flip him too high, he'll come straight back down on your chickens, which is obviously not ideal. What we might do, let's reset. We'll bring the camera over. We'll do a top-down view for you as well, so you can get a bit of a bird's-eye view of what's going on from, or a Louie eye view in this case. Bear with us. We'll reset and we'll go again. Okay, this is our top-down view. Louie is ready to go. You can see Blair is playing with the easy mode. She's got the paddle this way, whereas mine is set up for hard mode. So obviously it's a harder surface area for me to play with. Louie will spin down, do his thing. Hopefully I can retain my lead as the Loopin Louie champion so far. We will see how we go. Charlotte, would you like to be on? Or Blair, you want to turn Louie on? Okay. Blair, you do it. Here we go. Okay. And get ready. Whoa, straight in. Oh, I nearly lost a chicken off the bat.
I didn't get the thing.
Here we go.
Whoa! Oh I lost the chicken.
That's okay. I can't. It's a little bit harder with the smaller paddle.
I hit the table.
No, don't do that.
My finger.
Whoa, good job.
I lost any chickens.
I think you might have knocked your own chicken off. Oh no, Blair, you lost your last chunk. Oh, I lost one. I was too slow. Come on, Charlotte.
Whoa!
Good flipping. I can't get him to do it. Oh no! Oh no! I nearly lost one. I keep missing it just a touch.
You lost one.
I know. I didn't make him do a flip. Way! Crazy ankles. Oh, this is getting intense now. Who's going to make a mistake first?
I lost no chickens.
Yeah, I know. I don't want you to win. I want to win. Blair, who do you want to win?
Loopin Louie.
You want Loopin Louie to win? No, don't get off my chickens. You're just going to try and put the moz on us, Blair, and... Yeah, it's going to be a timing thing. Oh! Remember, you have to take your finger off when you've had your turn come around. Oh! He just flies just low enough. Whoa. Oh, it just flew over the top. That was a good one.
I flew over the top, too.
Oh. Here he comes. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I'm doing very good.
Oh, that was close. I love a little flip.
That's cool.
Oh no! Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. No way. That is not fair. Oh, I knocked my own one in. I knocked my own one in. Oh, there we go. So Charlotte, you have won your first game of Loopin Louie. How does it feel?
Good, and I bet you.
Yeah.
What if it was a dice rolling game?
Well, it's not a dice rolling game.
Can I play one more top down
we'll see.
here?
No, that's okay. That's enough. We're going to come out. We're going to talk about final thoughts, give you our bit of an opinion on what we think about this one. And we'll see you in a moment. So there you have it. That is the contents of Loopin Louie for 2021, along with a couple of playthroughs. I've won one. Charlotte's won one. Blair is very close. She's on the cusp of winning her first game of Loopin Louie. Look, the colours and the vibrance here, obviously it's aimed at gamers of this age, but I think the colours and the vibrance here are going to keep everyone entertained. And it is a bit challenging if you put the thing on hard mode. You know, that you will have a few hairy moments where, as an older player, you'll be trying desperately to get things sorted. Okay, if you have a question, don't stick your hand up in the air. Okay, we'll start again and do all the rest of it, because you just don't. It's not like school. I'll offer you questions. Just be patient, all right? We're nearly done, and this is taking longer than it should. All right, once more, nice big smiles, please. Here we go. So there you have it. That is the contents of the Loopin Louie box for 2021 by LPG, or Let's Play Games. The contents-wise and gameplay, I mean, I've won one, Charlotte's won one, Blair's on the cusp of becoming a Loopin Louie champion as well. The makeup of this, again, the assembly is really easy. It's literally a snap and lock together, and it would break down quite just as easily, I would imagine. But the sticker sheets, the colors make this really pop. And I think in terms of challenge, while it's obviously designed for gamers like this, there is a bit of having that hard mode. Even as an adult gamer, you'd have a little bit of a challenge, and I do mean a little bit of a challenge, but it's a challenge nonetheless that I didn't think this game would otherwise have. Charlotte, as someone who is not familiar with Loopin Louie from the original game back in the day, how's your first little foray into Loopin Louie been?
Exciting because I bet you.
Exciting. It's all about the W. It's not actually about the game itself.
Well, I do like it because it's like something like it's really quick, so like we can play this like after school and stuff.
Yeah, it's a quick playtime.
But not on Mondays though, because we have like...
well, that's right, I've got swimming and other things on. But I think this one, Charlotte's right, this is a quick setup, quick entertainment game. You could get a couple of playthroughs in relatively quickly. I mean, to be honest, we've had 3 playthroughs already now. We could have had another 15 playthroughs and it would still be daylight outside.
Yeah, because of...
daylight savings. I mean, look, 10 minutes is probably max per game time. Obviously, if the batteries run out mid-game, that would be very frustrating. But I think in terms of accessibility, pretty much anyone and everyone can pick up and play. You don't require a lot of force to actually use the paddles. But if you find that the sweet spot for Louie, you can send him doing all sorts of crazy flips and tricks, and that's where it gets exciting.
Yeah, and send him like...
I know. There was a bit of crazy, and you've got to be careful because if you do it too well, he'll flip and come right back at you and miss everybody else. So you've got to be on your toes. I think the game at 2 players has the tendency to be longer because if you get into a rhythm with your opponent, as you saw Charlotte and I do, there's a bit of back and forth. It becomes like a tennis match. Whereas if you have 4 players starting out, it obviously is going to be a bit more chaos a bit earlier on, I think.
Loopin Louie, hit Loopin Louie, hit Loopin Louie.
Hit him back up in the air and all that sort of stuff, bumming him around. That's good stuff, good fun. I do like the fact that you start him vertical and he flies around and everything else is fantastic. And I also like, I don't know, just the shine on the plastic as well, the moulded plastic. It just gives it a nice feel and has a great table presence. It looks fantastic when it's all set up and ready to go. Blair, what do you like about Loopin Louie? What's your favourite bit? The chickens? You like the chickens? Yeah? Or is it Louie you like? So Louie is your favourite bit, Blair? Yeah? That's it? And yellow is your favourite too, because yellow is your favourite colour. And the chickens, yellow chickens as well. Yes, it was convenient they've got yellow chickens. That's one of Blair's favourites. Look, we've had a bit of fun with this. I think this is something that's going to be a lot of fun. I think if certain people were to open this up under a tree, for example, I think it would be a great entertainment to have at the table, not just on Christmas Day, but also in around the traps as well. Great birthday gift, and at a price point that's really accessible for what it is. The components you get in the box are more than what I expected, which is exciting. And the best news is we've got it in stock and it's available to ship right now in time for Christmas. So check out the website if you haven't already. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters for allowing us to do all the crazy fun stuff that we do. We really appreciate you guys allowing us to do all that and have all this fun. And we will see you back at the table very soon for more gaming adventures. As we always say, folks, one final thing. What is it we say? We say...
Loopin Louie, bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.